Hey everybody, it's Jerry from the Military Collectible Shop. Just wanted to go over a couple things that we got in this week real quickly.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay.
One more time.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And I'm Jerry. And we are the Military Collectible Shop. Well, welcome to another edition of What's New at the Military Collectible Shop. This week, we've got a bunch more of US stuff. So all you people who keep asking, where's the German stuff? You can turn it off now. We'll wait. Okay, for the rest of you who like US stuff, and in particular, this is kind of an unusual group for us because this is a lot of somewhat modern stuff. This actually all came from a friend of ours who was kind of one of those high-speed, super secret squirrel kind of guys, you know, whose unit didn't exist. So we can't tell you what unit he was in, but the initials are SFOD. But anyways, so we've got a bunch of his gear, and we'll go through and share some of it with you.
All right. There's a series of rigger-made pouches.
Yeah, it was real common for these guys to create and work up a lot of their own gear. Some of these particular ones were, they called them danglers, and they could affix them to their belts, they could affix them to their vests, and they wore them upside down, and they held a series of either flashbang grenades, or there's a bigger one in here that I believe he called the Home Wrecker. That was one of those thermobaric kind of things. The interesting thing about these, he brought these in because he happened to see some selling on eBay, and he was astounded at the prices that they were getting for what he considered Chinese knockoffs. So I'm not going to go into the details between the real ones and the ones that are being sold on eBay because we don't want the fakers to fake them. But we've actually got pictures of these in use by him, so they're unquestionable. So we also got in some other, oh, that was kind of neat. I don't know if you heard the story on that. That one is another Flashbang Pouch that was actually given to him by a member of the DevGru, the Navy SEALs guys, and it uses a slightly different, it's kind of a, I think he might have called it a swimmer's mesh, you know, so, I don't know, maybe water could flow freely through it, as part of a flashbang leg pouch, again, that kind of thing. He did say he never actually wore that one, but it was given to him by another Special Forces type guy. Got some other mag pouches, variety. This one is one of the gold label London Bridge types. Again, a leg pouch, kind of modified a little bit for their use. Got two nice helmets, bump helmets that he wore. I've actually got some photos of him wearing these. This was one that he wore in several different things. Again, you know, kind of heavily modified. These guys actually had a lot of leeway in terms of what they were allowed to do with their gear, the gear they could select.
What is a bump helmet?
A bump helmet, good question, Mark, is a helmet because basically when you're going into the shit, it's not going to matter if you take a headshot because, you know, that's the way it is. So it's mainly just to protect your noggin from being bumped on particular things, rather than having any ballistic qualities to it. So it's actually just made of plastic. It's almost like a bike helmet. He had shared with us that one of the helmets he had worn, I believe in Mogadishu, was actually just a skate helmet that they appropriated from somewhere. One of the neat things is that one time he was going through one of his rigs for us and explaining like a chest rig, like what goes where, and you know, all the different bits and things that they would wear. And he's like, yeah, this we had the riggers made, this we got this we got at Walmart. It's like, oh, okay. Not this particular one, but although speaking of this is a really cool, again, heavily modified chest rig, built for what they needed it to be built for at the time. First aid kit, mag pouch, light sticks, still in there. This is actually, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to tell you this or not. This is, besides being a US flag, this is actually a thermal reflective. It shows up as a dark spot. It's a non-heat thing, so we can identify friendly forces. So yeah, that's kind of cool. This was kind of neat. This is a 6-inch Colt 45 holster for a 6-inch barrel, a longer barrel. They were actually issued those for some operation, and he actually has photos of that as well. Some more pouches. Again, I think leg pouches. This is a backpack. You know, for all I know, this was a backpack he wore to school, but he he mentioned he had it someplace, somewhere. Another pouch. I know he was in Mogadishu for the Black Hawk Down incident, and just seeing all the mag pouches made me remember that he had said in the first, was it 2 hours?
Yes, 2 hours.
The first 2 hours he expended 920 rounds of ammunition. So, a lot of shit going on. And then this is actually really cool for a couple reasons. This was, or is, a Soligen made Randall knife, so a Vietnam era Randall knife, one of the humpback ones, that was carried by another member of his group who was actually served during Vietnam with one of the CCN groups, I believe, and then gave it to him as part of the when they were in the group together. So a neat, rare knife anyhow, plus being essentially carried in several conflicts, you know, makes it extra cool. So kind of excited to get this stuff, again, not stuff we normally see, you know, and we get modern gear, you know, modern issue gear, we get a lot of issue gear, but all this stuff being kind of, you know, rigger made, custom adapted. I'm not even sure what this is for. I don't know. I know it probably told me. Yeah. And I did write some of it down. This kind of looks like a German MP34 pouch. Oh, no, I think he did. They used it. This was the MP5. At some point they were using MP5s. So, yeah, I forget where he said he was. He probably can't tell me. Anyways, so it's some cool stuff. So when they talk about sleeping comfortable in your bed at night because trained men are ready to do violence on your behalf, these are those guys who protect our country. So we really appreciate that. You know, many of these guys are unsung heroes. They go to places that we can't be, and they do things that they probably shouldn't be doing. But they do it to protect us and to protect our country. So we really appreciate them, and it's kind of nice to see this other side of things.
All right, I think that's it for today.
So thanks again for joining us. Okay, all you German guys can turn this back on now. We'll be getting some German stuff in soon, and we'll be sharing some of that. So, but thanks again for joining us. We always appreciate having you join us. We love to hear the comments, even some of the negative ones, because they help us improve. We'll do a show sometime on just all the things we need to improve upon. It'll be solely based to see if you guys like that.
We'll see.
But we do love hearing from you. Email us, drop us a line. Remember to subscribe. Hit the little subscribe button. I tried to make it as easy as possible for you to subscribe. Just click. Okay, and again, if you're ever in Milwaukee, stop by the Military Collectibles shop. But hey, if you can't come to Milwaukee, visit our website, www.militarycollectorshq.com or militarycollectibleshop.com. Until next time, I'm Jerry.
And I'm Mark.
And we are the Military Collectibles Shop.